Wildcats a little bit on the shaky side start. Let's see if they can snap out of it. Quick pass to number 7. That's complete. Yeah, he's at the 40. He's at the 30. Cuts back to the 25, 20, and brought down by number 24. Gilbert Corrales. Pass complete to Trevor Tayamonapawa. The ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. The kick is up, and it's blocked by the Wildcats. Blocked by the Wildcats and recovered by number 22. 22 off to the race. Just going to get knocked out at the 35-yard line. So the Wildcats have dodged a bullet. Good defensive stand. Penalty on the Sundevils. Now the Wildcats on the first possession of the game. Motion by Camilo. Camilo to the outside. Camilo at the 35. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. Cuts back and falls forward to the 45 of the Sundevils. So a good start for the Wildcat offense. So let's see what we have here for the Wildcats. Fourth down. Single back is Moreno. The Wildcats in a tight set. Motion by the give is to Moreno off the right side and nothing doing. You can't get that with 44, Colson Montgomery making the tackle. So the Wildcats will turn it over on downs with 6:19 remaining in the first quarter. 5:24 remaining. Ball's at the 30-yard line. Bell looking, Josh Bell shoots it, and it's going to be intercepted. That is Matthew Gutierrez, and Gutierrez will get it to the 30-yard line. So very poorly thrown ball. I mean, the receiver was behind the backer, who was Gutierrez, and now an interception. Great field possession. The give is to Moreno. Moreno hit by number 40 and driven back and tackled by number 21, Aiden Smith. But number 40 of Gabe Luttrell. Luttrell has been in there. Luttrell is their second in team leading in sacks. So those are the guys you got to watch out for. You better lay a hat on them.
Fourth and short situation for the Wildcats.
Despite the negative play, they still have less than a yard for a first down. The give is to Moreno. The give, and look who's in there, number 44, and I don't think he made it. I really do not think he made it, and the Wildcats, again, 2 consecutive possessions are giving up on down. So, with another great play by number 44, Colson Montgomery.
Yeah, well, Ron, when you saw Mount Carmel go down 60 yards and then get inside the 10 over there, then they got a couple of penalties, put them back, but the Wildcats were able to hold them off and then block that kick, and this is the kind of breaks they need.
Ooh. So on that, do you call that?
Yes, they do, Ron, because the ball was not touched, Ron. So, I mean, in my opinion, we'll find out right now.
Right.
But it could be running into the punter or roughing the punter. We'll see. And
well, the ball was still, I mean, can you explain that?
Okay, I'm going to wait for
okay.
So they got a personal foul.
And that's an automatic first down?
Yeah, any roughing or anything to do with roughing the passer, roughing the punter is going to be first down. Now, that's interesting. I'm going to tell you why that's interesting. Because even though the Brawley players was there, he was able to get the ball off without the Brawley players touching the ball. So they have to touch the ball before they can, actually hit the punter. So with the ball, I mean, in my opinion, the ball was not touched, and it looks like Mr. J.J. Jackson, the white hat tonight, feels the same way, that they never touched the ball to rough that punter. They call that timeout, and he's really good at making those adjustments, Ron.
That means, okay, you call a timeout, and then you have a positive play right afterwards.
Yeah.
So
that's a live ball.
That's
Great.
A live ball.
Oh, my God, Ron. What a play. Who's down there at the bottom for the Brawley Wildcats? It had 2 defenders on him.
I'm going to see who's the very bottom, and that is Matthew Gutierrez.
Matthew Gutierrez. That's just a standout play right there, Ron.
Bell looking. Bell has time. He shoots it over. Overthrows. Intended, and he was open.
Yeah, he was open. Aiden Torres comes
came
in
over.
there.
Pass was intended for Javion Kendrick. So the Wildcats get out of that after they were getting pushed. The timeout by self turned that series around for the Wildcats. They now have good field position at the 33-yard line. Now we find themselves 140 remaining. Third down, less than a yard for a first down. Richard is the lone back. The pitch to Richard to the left side. Richard trying to find a way. No blocking to the left side. Brought down by number 20.
20 of the Mount Carmel is Ronald Piercy. And this is where the Mount Carmel defense has to tighten up right here. With 1:18 to go, fourth down, are the Wildcats going to go for it, or are they going to try that field goal?
Looks like they're going to bring in Urbano. So Nathan Urbano will be set. The ball's placed at the 10. Snapping from the 10.
And this is key right here in this type
For
of ball
sure.
game. Yeah. I mean, just like that safety was key last week, Ron.
2 points mean a lot, man. So any kind of points right now when you're a dogfight like this, every point's going to matter. The ball will be placed at the 18. The kick is up, and it is good.
Oh.
So the Wildcats will get 3 with 40 seconds remaining. Wildcats 3, Sundevils 0. Maybe a 39-yarder. Ball's placed at the 29. Add the 10 from the and it's blocked again by the Wildcats. Blocked again and picked up by. So that's how we're going to end this for second quarter with the Brawley Wildcats on a blocked field goal attempt. Brawley Wildcats 3, Mount Carmel Sundevils 0. Quick third quarter so far. Bell looking. Bell steps up. Bell looks. He throws a pick. It's intercepted by Tweety Corrales. Corrales, if he gets to the outside, he might have something going on. He cuts back to the 50, to the 40, to the 30-yard line goes Corrales.
Ron,
My God.
that is just what the Wildcats needed on that play. I mean, granted, they threw it downfield because that long pass was just as good as a punt, Ron. But still, to have an interception and run it back is the equivalent to getting a punt and running it back. So whatever it takes to get the Wildcats back into the Mount Carmel territory,
You'll take it.
they'll take it.
So the Wildcats now again going for it on 4th down, 4th and 2. They weren't successful on 2 drives. So will they be successful on the 3rd attempt here, as we will see. Gutierrez looks, shoots it out, quick out, and it's going to be intercepted by, I can't get the number, but he's going to roll it up to maybe the 39-yard line. So ill-advised pass. And the Wildcats now, with 3:52 remaining, hand the ball over to the Sundevils.
But Jason Turner down there at Hopeville, man, you know, one of the just a good people all around.
Good
you know what I
person,
mean?
Very good, right.
Looks like he had a little program didn't go his way, but I still see positive things coming his way over there.
Well, you know what? When you have a coach like Turner, anything's possible. Anything positive is possible. So good luck to Turner next season. Now another block by the Wildcats, and that's a lazy punt team by the Mount Carmel. I mean, I don't know where the pressure is, but the pressure's been there on punt and on field goal attempt, PAT, if you say.
And we keep talking where the defense is going to make a difference, but I'll tell you what, Ron, it might come down to special teams making a difference. You still got 3 plays before you punt because this is definitely punting formation out of here.
So now the Wildcats gain field position, and there's a sack.
Uh-oh.
Brody Van Diver, who comes in and gets a sack.
And that is definitely going to be 2 points, Ron.
That's a two-pointer right there.
Yes.
And that's a sack. So the Wildcats now with a 5-0 lead. No, it's not the World Series. It's a CIF first-round game. Brawley Wildcats 5, Mount Carmel Sundevils 0.
They can tie it, but the thing is, with 6 minutes to go and not being able to have that big play. But first, you know what? Before all of that, this field goal has to, got to make this field goal.
So everything's important. Urbano set to kick. The hold will be held by Daniel Camilo. The ball will be placed down at the 18. The kick is up, and it is good.
Oh.
So Nathan Urbano right on the money. So with 5:55 remaining, the Wildcats now 8, Mount Carmel Sundevils 0. 45 seconds into the drive, they're facing a 4th down and maybe half a yard. The give is 2. And he's going to be Zach Adams.
Camilo trying to strip the ball, but he was the last man, and he was able to bring him down.
Aiden Smith, number 21, who's has a lot of good carries tonight. 3:03 remaining. The give is to Moreno, and Moreno nothing doing on the right side of the Wildcat line.
They're going to have to score on this, Ron, barring a penalty.
Yeah, this is going to be a Hail Mary if he could get it out there.
Double pass? No, just a little screen out pass.
So Banano is going to take it all the way up to the 30, and that's going to end the ball game.
That was a fumble. That was a fumble. Ball still live. Ball is still live.
So the Wildcats will escape with the victory. An 8-0 win over Mount Carmel. The Wildcats now on to face a rematch with the El Central Spartans. That'll be next week from Cal Jones Field, Will.